the Tide Pods challenge thing?
I don't really know. I've seen a couple things on it. I should probably look it up to actually get legitimate details rather than just speculation.
So they had. I remember
they're eating them. I know that much.
That's completely.
Google, where are you?
Like I get okay, the cinnamon challenge, like it's dumb, but it's cinnamon.
Yeah, it's like it's meant to be eaten.
It's, oh my god. Sorry, but they almost deserve to die.
Chicago Tribune. Let's find out what Chicago Tribune has to give us for information. Lindsay Beaver.
Lindsay. What a name.
Well, it's probably Bever because it's Bever. There's no A.
So I went to school with kids with the last name Boner, and it's Bonner.
No,
it's Boner.
No.
Put another N in there if you want, but right now it's Boner.
Or is it what's his name? The one in Congress, John Boehner.
John Boehner.
Yeah, no, it's Boner.
Yeah, well, it's spelled Boner.
There's no A. There's no A sound in there.
No,
it's Boner.
John Boehner. What is it, like Boener or something?
Yeah.
Something.
Well, there's an H in there. So.
Yeah.
It's like
it's not, but there is no.
Yeah,
A.
I think it's like Boehner. There's no way that's making an A sound.
No.
You just don't want to be called Boner.
just change it legally.
Well, I don't know. After the whole Anthony Weiner thing, that guy's not getting away from his name without actually changing it.
He'd be another thing Anthony for our epic fat battles of history.
Nice.
Anthony Weiner. Pee Wee Herman versus Louis C.K.
Nice.
Yeah, wieners.
Alright, so this is bath salt challenge. Let's see, they've dared each other to pour salt in their hands and hold it till it burns.
Oh, people have been doing that forever.
The gallon challenge.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I think you have to chug a gallon of milk.
That's dangerous.
Which I think is medically impossible because I don't think your stomach has the capacity for a gallon of anything, regardless of milk.
It doesn't initially, however. People who train for competitive eating, I know they start drinking mass quantities of liquids and they work their way up to a gallon so that they can stretch their stomach.
It's fucked.
Yeah, that's how they train to become. Because if you're just
fucking your body up for a useless challenge.
Have you seen? You should look up like X-rays or
I don't know,
images of people who do competitive eating and what their stomach looks like expanded, and it's not healthy.
What the fuck? Okay, so there's pour salt in their hands and hold ice till it burns. What?
That I don't think I've done.
How does that? So you pour salt in your hand and then put ice.
Yeah, you used to pour. I forget if I don't think I did it, but put salt on your hand, and then ice on top of it, and let it melt, and there's some type of reaction that causes a burn, or burning sensation.
The salt would just make the water liquid.
The
chemical reaction between salt and water is salt water, which is not inherently dangerous.
I don't know what the reasoning is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Supposed to know this stuff, Matthew. Bitch. Anyway.
I don't know it yet.
Let's try it now. You want to try it? What?
You sure?
Yeah. Oh no! It's the one after that kind of fucks me up a little bit. Douse themselves in rubbing alcohol, and then set themselves ablaze.
That's not a challenge. That's suicide.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong?
Or Buddhism.
What? That's assault. Throwing boiling water on unsuspecting peers. That's fucking assault, dude.
That is.
What is wrong with...
Literally assault.
Yeah, humanity's doing well. This is what happens when you have a first world country and nothing to do, is you just start fucking people up.
Yeah. That's so far from even anything resembling a prank, or... It's not even creative.
Sort of kids biting into brightly colored liquid laundry detergent packets, or cooking them in frying pans, then chewing them up before spewing the soap from their mouths. Why? What the fuck?
I don't understand.
Even before this happened, Tide has put on their fucking... all of the laundry
Soap from
detergent
their
companies
mouth.
have put on their fucking packaging, do not eat this. This is
Yeah.
friggin' toxic. And you get these retards.
That's probably why they want to eat it, because they're like, oh, you can't tell me what to do.
Probably.
It's not like, remember the bad thing used to be like, oh, stick your tongue on a frozen pole, and it'll stick there. It's like, okay, now
Yeah,
kids are
well,
eating
but-
Tide Pods.
Yeah. The shittiest thing that would happen if your tongue got stuck to a pole. One of your dickhead friends would come over and push you and fucking rip your tongue off.
Yeah. Which would suck.
Yeah. And everything tastes like fucking dirt.
Yeah.
It ripped your taste buds off. I don't know. Do taste buds grow back? Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, let's ask Google.
Ask Google. Do your taste buds
It's gonna be the most uncreative segment for Ask Google.
Yeah.
That's what everyone
We
does.
can't think of anything, so let's ask Google what's
Let's
going to go on.
What were we looking at? Oh yeah.
Taste buds. What the
to-
fuck, dog? The tip of Ellie's tail was just like brushing up against my own. I thought it was a bug.
Well, there could be bugs on her tail.
I hope not.
According to Dr. Bartoshuk.
Okay, so there is a certain coworker that I work with. All right,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name names, but every time I have told a story mentioning Ellie, right,
Mhm.
dog, I usually try to say like different things,
Mm.
and I'll say, "Oh, Ellie did this," and she looks at me and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Ellie, is that your roommate?" "No, that's my dog." Like,
And you've told her multiple.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like there was one that I was, I said, because I found her out in the living room one day. She had a piece of firewood. She was chewing on the piece of firewood in the middle of the living room.
Oh my god.
And I was telling her this, and she's like, "Wait, so your roommate was doing this?" I'm like, "No, my roommate was not chewing on a piece of fucking firewood in my living room. It was my dog."
Yeah. So my roommate has several disorders, including pica and
Fuck is pica?
that shit where you feel the urge to eat like dirt and other non-food
That's
items.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 things you didn't know about your taste buds. I didn't need to know 7. You can't see your taste buds. Well, yeah.
Yes, I can. I can see my tongue. They're on my tongue. Therefore, I see them.
True. Can't see them maybe individually.
Yeah.
Taste and flavor and all this thing. Blah, 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 blah. Keep,
Microscope, motherfucker.
I hate that. Taste. Oops, hold on. Taste buds are designed to keep us alive. Everything in
Designed?
your body.
No.
Yeah, it must be a Jesus.
It's an evolutionary thing, as in
Yeah.
your taste buds have grown to identify things that nourish the body and things that are bad for the body.
Also, everything is in your body is designed to keep you alive, even if it's vestigial. Taste buds are constantly regenerating.
Are they? Oh, so you no need to worry.
They're good.
Constant. That's probably
I mean, not.
that's probably due to the fact that sometimes I eat too much hot soup and burn the fucking center of my tongue and I can't taste anything. Everything tastes like a piece of fucking charcoal.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Bitches. You're done.
Yeah. Bitches.
That is dumb.
I should go to Home Depot and get a hoe.
Okay.
And just take a picture of my dog with the hoe. Bitches and
Bitches
hoes.
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
Fucking yeah. Fucking
kinda-
yeah. It's like your Swedish neighbor asking if you're tapping that. Fucking yeah.
Fucking, yeah. That'd be kind of fun, actually. I think if you had a neighbor who wasn't really proficient in English, but they were just like really, like, can you imagine your mom moving to another country that didn't speak
No.
English? Just like the way she asks certain questions, but like trying to translate that into
Oh,
another
yeah.
language.
No. I can't even see her in like Britain.
Well, that'd be fun because that would actually kind of work because they do speak English, but there's a fair amount of words that they use over there that we don't use over here, and vice versa.
True.
So I can just imagine your mom using the British terminology for things in the wrong way, and then just being like super chipper about it.
Like in Britain.
Yeah. She'd be like, "How you doing, mate?"
Yeah. How you doing, mate?
They just look at her like, "What the fuck?"
You got some fish and chips around here?
I heard you guys have great fish and chips.
Is it tea time yet?
It's 3:00. Actually, I can't follow that joke up because I don't know what time tea is.
I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah.
I think you know what tea time is?
When you drink tea?
Whenever the fuck I drink tea.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like, if I wanted to have tea now, I probably could.
It's tea time.
I could. I do have tea. I have tea downstairs.
Yeah.
Want some?
Let's
Let's take this podcast downstairs and make some tea.
Yeah. Why not? Brew it up.
Brew. Check it out.
Brewing some tea. I like tea.
What do you want, Doug? Jesus, you're so helpless! I shouldn't say you're so helpless. Being preceded by Jesus.
You're so helpless. Oh, John 3:16. I can't see the Jesus dying on a cross verse or whatever.
Wait. There's
the Tosh joke.
No, there's Stone Cold Steve Austin. He has like a quote, and then it's like Austin 3:16.
Really?
Is he insinuating that he himself killed Jesus?
Maybe.
Or he had something to do with it? Blasted!
Maybe that he rose from the dead.
I don't know. Jesus.
My grandma, though, I can't see out of like New England.
No.
No, her accent, I can't understand her sometimes. It's so thick. I don't think she's ever said an R sound. I just be like, you go west. You have a Walmart. Like, what is a Walmart? Is that like a new thing?
It's like a welcome mat nailed to the wall.
I'm looking for Market Basket.
What's that? Get himself some groceries. Gonna make supper.
Oh yeah.
Supper.
Supper. She does still call it supper.
The only other people who call it supper are the people talking about the Last Supper in church.
Right.
The Last Supper.
The last dinner.
Supper.
They never talk about the last breakfast. I mean, he must have had a
bacon and
final
eggs.
breakfast. Or whatever they're eating. Hummus and tabbouleh.
Why do you know all this weird shit that they ate?
I ate it.
Nice.
Never had tabbouleh?
No.
It's really good.
Never even heard of it.
It's
I'm so uncultured. Whatever.
Yeah, it's become really American. It's not even cool. I think by the time it reaches us, it's already like
watered down.
Yeah.
That is one shitty thing about like the way diversity has spread throughout the country. Is a lot of it's like, oh, there's this dish that came from this country, and then a bunch of people fucked with it.
Yeah.
Like, actually, it was a discussion earlier about chop suey. Like, that's the American chop suey. If you've seen actual chop suey from
Asia,
from China,
yeah,
or I think it's like Southeast China or something like that. If you've seen the actual dish, not even a single similar ingredient, yeah. Or like fucking Chinese restaurants, Asian restaurants around here,
yeah.
Like
theirs is Americanized.
Like
probably.
they eat rice and they eat like pork and stuff like that, but they don't fucking do all that other shit to it.
No. I don't think people realize that's Americanized Chinese food. It's good. I mean, a lot of times it's good.
I wonder if they do the same thing to American food when they bring it over to their country. Like
maybe
he was a hamburger.
It was a hamburger.
That wasn't even in like a legitimate accent. It was just saying shit in a weird manner. I didn't really have a plan for what country I was going for, so
just all of them combined.
I think that's called the South. Nope.
That's where accents go to die.
Yeah. I think that's where languages go to die.
It is. I don't know what. I hear it and I think lower IQ. I don't know.
There's plenty of smart Southern people. Plenty.
There are.
But like
And dumb Northerners.
yes. Yep, that is plenty true.
Mm-hmm. But it's just something about the accent.
Yeah.
It's just something.
It kind of sounds like an impediment in some people.
It's just like a weird sort of like twangy. I don't know.
What is a twang?
Twang, wah, ha. It's like that sound just sprinkled throughout it. Bang. Fire, water.
Mark Twain decides to go into the music business. Changes his name to Mark Twang.
Mark Twang. Performing at the Grand Ole Opry.
I don't know what an Opry is. I imagine it's somebody that doesn't know how to pronounce opera correctly.
Probably Opry.
I'm going to the Opry.
Opry.
It's an opera.
Or someone lazily saying operate. Gonna operate machinery.
We're gonna get hanged. They use it in even like proper
Hanged?
hanged.
Yeah.
No, it's hung.
Yeah. They say that when they
Like-
read like they will be hanged from the neck till dead. Is the conviction, yeah.
Hung. We've developed words like this for a fucking reason.
They're probably insecure about their junk. They don't want to say hung.
Oh, you know it's kind of funny?
Yeah.
I almost said fucked up. It is kind of fucked up, but it's also kind of funny.
It's a
So
big
this-
Venn diagram for that.
Yeah, there's two ways to hang somebody, right? No, for real. For real.
Welcome back to White Conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, white people got hung too. Like
That's
Middle
true.
Ages,
that's
it
true.
was all white people. It was just white people hanging other white people.
Mhm.
Just hanging around. Fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's the long drop and there's the short drop. The long drop is considered more humane, if you will.
Because it snaps your neck, right?
Yeah, because it's a long drop. So that
Right.
way, when the rope finally gets taut, it just
Right.
breaks your neck, and it's quick and easy. Whereas the short drop is where it's only a small drop, so they just choke out.
Right.
But with the short drop, what happens with guys anyway is they get an erection and they come.
Really?
Yeah, something about the chemistry in the brain, like the panic, and
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like in most cases or something? In like...
pretty much all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I had not heard that. I mean, I know people, like autoerotic asphyxiation.
No, that's starting the procedure before the
That's-
choking.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's probably also painful and
This sucks. Oh,
Yeah.
but that was so
Yeah.
dead. And not so bad.
weird. I
Way
wonder
to
why that is.
finish. Fatality.
I think it's one
Finish
last.
him.
Finish him.
Mortal Kombat made a fucked up joke and they didn't even know.
That's great. That must.
I wish I could remember the guy's name, but there was a guy in the Wild West, if that's not
Yeah.
like an actual term. But something happened and his execution was delayed. Oh, you know what it was? Is he was found guilty. He was found guilty in like the beginning of winter,
Yeah.
and they didn't kill him yet because they wanted to still be able to bury him.
Right.
So they waited till spring. But what he did is he just got like super fucking fat
Yeah.
before his execution, and when they measured it, he weighed a certain amount. But
Right.
when they actually, got around to doing
Oh
the
my God.
hanging,
Yeah.
he was super fat. So when he hung,
Yeah.
it snapped his neck and his head came off.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did it on purpose
I thought
because he knew he was gonna be hanged. And
I thought he was doing it to try to like break it and.
maybe that's what he had in like the back of his mind. Like, hey, maybe if I get lucky,
So
fuck it.
he got decapitated.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because he weighed more, like, because the way they portion it out, how high they drop you.
Right.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
When was this?
Like 1800s, like 1860s, something like that.
I'd buy tickets to that.
You know what's funny? I didn't make this connection beforehand, but it was a show on on the History Channel,
Yeah.
right? It was about different Wild West technology and different events. But you know who hosted this show? This is why I find this particular segment of the show funny.
Sam Elliott?
No.
Oh.
David Carradine.
Are you serious?
I'm not even kidding you.
Oh,
David
my
Carradine
God.
was talking about a guy who hung himself and like decapitated himself. Dog, we're trying to do some shit. Cut it out.
That is...
Dog.
That's funny shit.
What are you doing? Yeah, it is kind of funny.
That is... Yeah. Little did he know.
Now he knew. He just didn't read the manual. The manual.
Manuel.
Maybe his prostitutes got greedy and just want to take his money.
Could have been. But... one never knows. He's not the only one who's
like
bad that way.
He's the only one who did it voluntarily. Or...
Involved.
No, involuntarily, because suicide is voluntary.
Right.
Although, how voluntary is it if it's being provoked by drugs?
That's true. Or a disease.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't consider... Would you consider... I was thinking actually about this a while ago. People on 9/11 who were on fire.
Yeah, they jumped out of the building.
They jump. But you wouldn't...
Or-
They chose to, but you wouldn't call it a suicide. Really. I mean... Not...
Well, it is still because you're still doing it yourself.
It may
But it's not
technically,
like
but you wouldn't...
forced
You wouldn't say,
suicide,
how did they die? You wouldn't say they committed suicide because it wouldn't sound right to fit it. You say, well, they were in the September 11th attacks and they jumped from the building. I mean, yeah, technically they might have...
Yeah, it's one taking one's own life.
Um,
Whether it's
but
willing or not.
That's the thing. It's because they're in so much pain. They did it because of how much pain they're in. Or...
But that, it's like there were people that jumped that weren't on fire. But they were... I think it was in like the North Tower.
Yeah.
Where it hit, it completely cut off all the stairs and elevators, so there was
No
zero
escape.
way for them to get down.
Right.
Zero way. So they were like, I'm getting down one way or another.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Which,
right.
you gotta imagine there was one point in that whole instance where like, fuck, I gotta do something. So,
Yeah.
like, they're trying to break a fucking window.
Yeah.
Like, they're taking a chair and they're just fucking...
To get out.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
I know it's kind of fucked up, but I think it would be kind of cool to work in a really tall building like that. But I also think it'd be a little scary, and I wouldn't do it without a parachute in my desk.
Yeah. Right?
That's just a weird paranoia in me. But you'd
be so happy. Imagine if you'd been working in like the North Tower.
Well, no. Here's where like self-guilt would totally stop you from doing that. You're the only person with a fucking parachute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna live. Now everybody else is gonna die.
I mean,
like
I would have survivor's guilt for sure. I think what I would do is I'd say I'd have like, and in my head I would do this. I mean, I'm kind of too introverted in real life to do it, but you know, be like public service announcement. Everyone, I have a parachute. If you want to be as paranoid as me, or you think something might happen, I suggest you buy one too. No one probably would.
Well, see, that's the thing is like because obviously people are gonna know you have a parachute in your
Right.
desk. Be like, hey, fucking psycho, has he got a parachute in his desk? What the fuck is he got a parachute for?
Yeah.
In case something happens.
But I mean, you
he
shouldn't feel
needs to get out.
guilty. You shouldn't feel guilty in theory about being prepared, and especially if you share it, if everyone knows.
Yeah, it's like, what do? You like smash out a window and be like, tough luck, guys. See you later.
I would. But I mean,
I'd fucking happy trails, y'all.
I'd stay in happy trails.
Yeah, nice.
But
giggity.
yeah, I would try to. I mean, if I could stay and help, if I could do anything, I would. But at the at the end, if I think I'm gonna die, I'm jumping out with a parachute. I'm gonna live.
You're gonna be wicked shit. You're being in the first tower, right? I can't remember which one got hit first. But you're in the one tower. You're like, fuck, we can't get out.
Yeah.
Jumping. So you jump. You fucking second plane get fucking plowed by the
Oh
second
my god!
plane
Just
on the way
you,
down.
like, oh man.
Fuck! There's a plane.
That'd be a badass death. How do you die? I got fucking hit by a plane on the runway. No.
In midair.
In midair.
Got sucked up into the engine. Really?
You'd be dead in a second. You'd be just...
Oh, you know what I'd do just to fuck with it? I'd bomb myself up. I'd just bomb myself up and try to make it through the fucking pilot's window.
That'd be kind of funny. You know what that, like, the square design... Were we watching that together? Or was I watching that alone? Why do I always ask you that?
I don't know.
I feel like all the...
Because there's really weird, awkward shit that only you and I are interested in.
That's true.
So it might be that we watched it alone, or it might be that we watched it.
That's true, and I can never remember. But in any event, airplanes, when they were first, they made like commercial airlines or whatever with the windows, and they were, I think the windows were breaking and people were dying because the plane would crash or, so it was because the windows in planes were square.
Yeah.
And at a certain point...
Yeah, it might have been something we watched together.
Could have been.
Or it might have been something that we watched in similar, just at separate times.
Never know.
Yeah. So they had to make the windows round because otherwise the corners of the windows would crack and then rip half the plane off.
Yeah.
You know the Empire State Building was hit by a plane?
Was it really?
Yeah.
Like a private plane?
Yeah.
Small one?
Yeah, I think it was
recent.
This is like in like the 30s.
Huh.
One of the reasons we have bright flashing lights on tall buildings.
It's just a plane to see.
Yeah. It I can't remember what kind of plane it was, but yeah, it slammed right into the... I think it was in like 1939 or something like that. It was sometime in the 30s.
Huh. Well, it survived. And they're shooting ammo at King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always laugh at those movies.
What, King Kong?
It's stuff with ridiculously large creatures like that. I don't know, maybe it's just the logic part of my brain. That's like, how would that animal exist?
Yeah, a Jurassic Park type of shit. I
Well,
mean,
Jurassic
at least
Park's-
they're just actual dinosaurs, but I think aren't there parts of the movies where they, like, genetically
I don't know,
synthesize...
I think the genetics part was just to bring them back.
That was... I've really...
Like how we're talking about shit that we have no fucking idea.
That's the whole...
Yeah.
That's all of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably have seen Jurassic Park when I was like fucking 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
But no, the thing was like King Kong, Godzilla. People like it's like for me this just the logic part of my brain that's like that can't happen.
Yeah.
In order to get to that size, one, you need an environment in which to suitably live for that animal.
Yeah.
And two, you need a food source. What the fuck is that thing eating?
Like, yeah. Especially they keep it, like, when they were supposed to keep it captive. Like, what are you feeding that thing?
What, King Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you feeding it? You have it you have it tied up and, like, put away at night. And you feed it.
Yeah, like what? That thing's gonna eat a cow as a snack.
Yeah.
How are you gonna continuously belt feed cows at this fucking...
It's a McDonald's factory.
Yeah. That's not real meat.
At least in the jungle, no. At least in the jungle, maybe you can sustain them.
No, not even. Because, like, that requires a ridiculous amount of food consumption. And not only that, it's like, if you look at the physical dimensions of it, the geometry of the structure of this animal, like, I don't know that would be... Like, if humans get too big, like too tall, they get all sorts of like joint problems, bone density problems.
You ever seen that World's Tallest Guy with like the cane, and I think he died or something?
Yeah, you know how he died? Is because he never actually stopped growing. He died at, I think, 22.
Was he that young?
Robert Wadlow, I think is his name.
I thought it was a Chinese guy.
No, it was a really tall Chinese. I think the tallest man in the world now is Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the oldest man in the world was... Oldest man. But yeah, the tallest guy in the world, he was from... so he was American, I know that much. But yeah, he was like... fucking almost 8 feet tall when he died. But the reason he died is because he died at 22 because where he hadn't stopped growing, his shoes weren't fitting right. So it was causing chafing on his feet.
Right.
Which caused an infection But because he was so tall, he couldn't feel his feet very well. He couldn't feel that he had an infection, which in turn caused a blood infection, and that's what killed him.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because he had no feeling in his feet.
Wow.
So...
That's,
you can't have
that's
one...
not how I would have imagined that answer being.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I thought it would have been like, oh, he fucking fell over and snapped in half one day.
Yeah, maybe. Timber. Tim gets gold.
I hope Bill Burr has a brother named Tim.
Yeah, I know. He lives in Antarctica. Timber.
Burr.
Or in Alaska. Alaska's cold and it's got a lot of woods.
Which is also, there's no real trees there. Well, there probably is shrubbery and stuff.
In Antarctica?
Probably not Antarctica. Near the in Arctic Circle.
Have you seen the Falkland Islands? Not a lot going on there.
Yeah, no.
I think those are the closest islands.
I've had so many years I still get Antarctica confused, and it's the southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I used to get that a lot too, but I don't know. Just one day it started. It just fucking clicked. It's kind of weird. But
Antarctica. But yeah.
Anti-Arctic.
Anti-Arctic.
Arctic and Anti-Arctic. Two different sides of the same planet.
Yep.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, the Falkland Islands are owned by what? Chile?
Argentina. Most of them anyway. I think there's a couple that are Chilean.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
So Earth's southernmost continent.
You don't get more southernmost than the actual pole.
Right.
Both the axis and the magnetic pole.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's kind of neat. The pole moves. The magnetic pole moves. Like, it's not in the same spot.
Is it?
So, yeah. Compasses are fucking useless when you get close to the pole. Because they point to the magnetic pole, but not the rotational pole, the axis. I wonder if you can find the dead center of the axis.
Yeah.
I wonder if you stood there. I wonder if you get dizzy. I wonder which.
Pull out a compass, just blows up.
No, I said the rotational axis pole.
Oh, not the magnetic.
But if you found the magnetic pole and just brought a compass there, it'd just be a helicopter. Oh, I don't know which way to go. But yeah.
That's
probably doesn't spin fast enough to get dizzy though.
No. You never know though.
I wonder which way a drain would spin. Or how a drain would spin.
Like just a regular drain?
Yeah. Well, because of Earth's rotational axis rotation,
yeah.
When you pour water down a drain,
yeah,
it's inherently going to go. I think northern hemisphere is clockwise, and some of the hemispheres counterclockwise.
Is it really?
Yeah. You haven't seen that?
No.
Yeah. Unless provoked by something else, the water will always go. I want to say it's clockwise for us. But anyway, yeah. Actually, if you go to like Ecuador,
yeah,
like they have different they have like this plaza in different places where it's got a big thick red fucking line saying, "Ooh, it's the equator." And the kind of cool thing about it is they have 3 sinks. I saw on one video they have 3 sinks.
Yeah.
Or no, they actually had 1 sink and they just moved it. So they brought it to the northern hemisphere part of it. They poured water down the drain and it spins.
It's that precise?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I would have thought there'd be some like...
Well, it takes us a little bit of persuasion, and once that persuasion kicks in, like the whole thing just follows a pattern.
That's... well...
But yeah, they poured it on one side and it spun. They put it directly over the red line, which and then it just goes on the other side and it spins the other way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. You go to Ecuador just to watch it.
It says nerds.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go to an African country.
That's true.
Covers,
I'd rather not, if I'm honest.
Yeah, they probably don't like Americans right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't like us to probably begin with, but...
They don't even like themselves. Not my problem.
Yeah. They're not eating right.
We are hungry.
Yeah, let's go to Uganda so we can watch water go down a drain. Well, they don't have that, so...
Well, that's what I mean. We would bring water with us, and we're just pouring it out.
We're wasting it on a science experiment.
Not even an experiment. It's already been proven.
Yeah, joke. It's just for shits and giggles. Watery shits and
I was gonna
forced
say,
giggles.
Forced giggles. Okay. That sounds like a rape scenario.
Oh, yeah.
Are you having fun?
Are you having fun? Let's go to the Idi Amin Museum. Okay.
Oh, so I don't know if I told you about this already, but the Sex Museum in New York.
I think you did. I think you showed me a picture of the outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I walked by and I was like, "The fuck is this shit now?"
You didn't go in, right?
Of course I went in. You don't walk by that shit.
Went in.
You don't just nice, giggity.
I don't know. I thought maybe you were on a tour or something at the time.
No, if you run a touring, if anybody's listening to this runs a touring company and you walk by a place that says Sex Museum, you don't fucking walk by that shit.
Yeah, you're not going to be a tour company anymore.
You gotta take yourself a fucking gander.
Yeah.
And see what's going on in there.
We're going.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, that was kind of that's the whole reason Tracy wants to go. She wants to go see it.
Really?
Yeah, because I told her about it.
Of course, that's why she wants to go.
Tracy's fucking hilarious. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like when you walk in, like you walk into the gift shop, which is funny because they have like it's on the corner, right?
Yeah.
It's on the corner.
That's perfect. That's wow.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that when I was there. It's like it's work in a corner.
That's funny.
But you walk in, and most of the time when you go into a museum, you walk in, there's a reception desk, and
right.
You get your pass, and then you go in, you see all the stuff, and then as you come out, there's a gift shop. No, as soon as you walk in this place, it's a gift shop. Which the funniest part about that is it's all sex related because it's a sex museum.
Right.
And there's glass windows all along the corner, like in the front and then on part of the side, for the other. And they have like this fucking shelves of like dildos and vibrators and fucking
just for everyone to see.
Yeah, just fucking chilling out in there.
I didn't even know that was legal.
There's a fucking
because like I don't know, kids walking.
Rather suggestive leather outfit on a mannequin right in the front fucking window next to the front door, and I'm like, the general public is seeing this right now.
I mean, it is New York.
Yeah.
But still, I didn't even think that would be legal.
Different monster.
You can legally view. Well, when people say something just for the effect and then they tell you the real explanation after. That's what I'm about to do.
It's so crazy! No, but really, it's not that bad.
Yes, that type of... You can legally view child pornography in New York. Alright, now here's the explanation.
No, that's not a good thing.
No, but they passed a law in New York that...
Oh, did they?
Strap in for this one. And I don't know if any other state adopted this. Yeah. In New York, where if you... Don't ask me how. If you accidentally view child pornographic material...
And vomiting?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then reporting that shit to the police?
Yeah, you can't be convicted for having it accidentally either, like, sent to you or, accidentally viewed or whatever.
Yeah. If you...
Yeah.
I can see that in an accidental case, like, oh, somebody sent me a link. What is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
who it's I'm bringing that laptop to the police.
That's who it's aiming to protect. Yeah.
Yeah, but all you have to say is, I didn't know.
Whoops. There's 8,000 images here that you viewed. Let's see.
For the last 10 fucking years?
The last 10 fucking years. I
didn't know what it was.
Didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
She could have been a midget. I don't know.
Yeah, a midget's in my thing.
Yeah.
No. No.
She could have been an anorexic midget with no pubes and a high voice. I didn't know.
Ugh. Fucking people.
Yeah.
Downfall of the species. Fuck ups!
Yep.
It is kind of interesting how we've pretty much ruled out, or worked out, of natural selection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like one of the fucking Columbine shitheads by saying this, because that was their whole game, was like natural selection. I think one of them had a shirt that said natural selection on it.
Did
Probably. But yeah, like this.
Well, they killed themselves, so that's appropriate.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm naturally selecting myself to go out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's conditions that evolution would have been evolved out of had we not fucked with shit.
Like,
you know, I mean, it's or like I actually was thinking about it this morning. I don't really know why I ended up on this topic, but you hear about people that have oh, you know why? Because it was a thing about animals mating. It's like when you see an animal, like animals mating, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, that animal is now gonna have offspring.
Right.
But when you see, like, when you hear people, oh, we're trying for a baby, like, fuck you mean you're trying?
Yeah.
Trying to have a baby is just another way of saying, yeah, we've ramped up the number of times we have sex.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's all you're saying.
It's like you've in practice been trying to have a baby since the first time you fucked. But you just would have been disappointed with that particular outcome.
No, it's that's like one of those things that's like speeding. Like, you speed all the time, but then you're like, I'm trying to get a ticket.
Right, yeah. Just trying to get a ticket.
You're doing the same thing, stupid. You're just hoping for a different outcome. But then, like, we've been trying for years, and I'm like, your body is not meant to conceive. Your body is not, in nature's terms, your body is not good enough to produce offspring. You see all these, like, artificial insemination type things, and, like, fucking, your body, your genetics don't warrant having children, because if it did, you would have had them.
Right. Which, yeah. We're trying for a baby. It's like, okay, keep going.
What, are you trying for a baby?
Huh? Nah. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Yet.
Yet. Fists.
Fists?
I'm always one step ahead.
That's kind of gross. Not today.
Not today. I was trying to think of some weird. You said outcome. You said outcome or something. I was trying to think of a weird sugar daddy analogy that uses
sugar daddy the candy or
no like
or the euphemism of adults.
Like, if you want to get money from a sugar daddy, you have to come out and then get cummed in so that you can get income, and that's the outcome.
Shut the fuck up. That's great.
I might have to rework it.
No, I think I saw the wheels turning when I was saying some shit. I'm like, he's not even on the same fucking boat right now.
I
this
thought
motherfucker's he's getting off the ship on a lifeboat, and he's got about fucking taking his own shit somewhere else.
It was a bit involuntary. I thought about it. I'm like,
we gotta finish this. Gotta finish this
line of thought. I might never get it back. Do you know how many topics we probably have lost that we could have?
I know, like I know I've lost topics. Right? Just they escape my mind.
Oh yeah, but probably really great ones.
Probably. It's kind of annoying. It's quite annoying. Very annoying, actually.
Yeah.
Dumb.
That was a weird succession of rage. It's a little annoying. Kind of annoying. You know what? It's really annoying. God damn it!
Motherfucker! This is bullshit!
That was like Lamborghini acceleration of anger. Yeah, you know.
Fucking hell! Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but I don't really care. But motherfucker!
God,
you son of a bitch! Fuck away from it, dog! You just getting into shit. Cut it out. Punk. Punk!
I think dogs are a lot more amusing on video than they are in audio form.
Well, she's not exactly making noise right now.
No, she's not. He said with a heavy heart.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Nah, the blood went somewhere else.
If I had had that thought while I was having sex, it's just, why are you getting soft? Hold on. No, this isn't fun. It's going to be worth it. Hold on.
Way to go from almost relevant to fucking gross.
Yeah. Like Sarah Palin.
Ew.
She's gross.
Yep. I wouldn't have done that on a good day.
I might have.
If I was bored.
If you're bored, yeah, it's going to bang Sarah Palin today.
I like how we can't get laid and yet I'm still being judgmental about other women. Like, I wouldn't do that. I'm above that? Clearly not.
You're above Sarah Palin. You shouldn't.
Not yet. Jesus. Anyway.
That's one way to get on top of her. Start talking about Jesus.
No, it's how to not get laid. Jesus isn't
To her.
a cock blocker.
Well, if you read the book, yeah.
No, I'm all set.
Isn't it weird, like the Bible, especially like the Old Testament and stuff, like Torah or whatever. They restrict, because to live you need to eat, like you need to sustain yourself, and to continue the species or whatever you have to have sex. So they restrict your sex activity, and they also restrict your diet. So they just have this like iron grip on like everything.
Trying to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, it's like just an ironclad grip on your entire life. It's like.
That's why I find religion so fucking silly about shit. It's like, what the fuck?
The funny part is
going overboard with is one thing, but
everyone I've seen who just is religious because either they were brought up that way or they want to be in the clique or whatever, with that group mentality.
The African.
Yeah, and.
No.
What?
No.
Say it.
Why were there so many African American cowboys?
Don't know.
They got the clicks.
Oh. Oh my god.
That's actually, historically speaking, many of cowboys were actually black.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You didn't fucking know that?
I can't picture that shit.
Yeah. Well, that's because fucking white people run Hollywood for 50 fucking years.
That is absolutely true.
And the only time you ever see a cowboy portrayed is a white guy.
That's true. And Mel Gibson with Jesus and everything else.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus wasn't white either.
I thought Trevette from Walker, Texas Ranger was fucking the only black cowboy I'd seen.
No, he's just a black guy with a cowboy head. That doesn't make him a cowboy.
Or, yeah, but that's true.
Yeah, Darius Rucker is not a fucking cowboy.
I don't know the actor's name from Walker. Texas. My grandma has a obsession with that show.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Yeah. I thought it was Morgan Freeman. Reading Rainbow and Walker. There was an original thought somewhere.
Oh yeah, I don't know where we went.
What was I talking about?
All right, we have to backtrack.
LeVar Burton, Cowboys, African American, cliques, Swahili.
I know it was was it from Sarah Palin? Something like that.
Sarah Palin, above her.
Oh, Jesus and religion.
Jesus and religion.
I think so.
I think it was before that.
No.
Oh, no, because Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm almost there.
Hold on.
Hold on. No, it was African click.
Well, we imitated clicking.
I think it was right before that.
This is the dumbest fight. We need to just carry on because we're not gonna get anywhere.
No, we're not gonna get it.
You might get
It's recorded. I'll listen to it later and go,
fucking idiot. This is what you were talking about. This is what we would use time travel for. Hey, this is what you were talking about.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the future me would forget and be like, oh, by the way, do this thing too.
I was like, what?
Then I just have a fucking seizure. You know what's gonna be terrible about this?
What's up?
Is people are gonna hear this and they're gonna be like, "There's so many unfinished thoughts."
Oh, I know. I think I'm gonna frequently ask questions like, "What were you saying?"
We should. Is there? I know there's a way, but for us, is there a way to do like a live, like, feed, like live
Yeah.
message feed?
I think technically, yeah, this actually has a capability.
You know what you were talking about? You were talking about how people in religions like, being restricted by shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought those profound thoughts just blow away with the wind.
I know.
Isn't it? Profound, that's fucking egotism. Not profound, but people who like want to be cliquey or whatever in religion. That was it.
Stop. I don't want to shoot water in my nose.
And they're assholes about it. They are the face of like asshole religion.
Face of asshole?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Nom nom
Depends.
nom. You like chocolate? How about a kiss?
Or Hershey squirt. But people who
Alright, for real.
oh, that's funny. Okay, so but the people who use it for like individual, like people who actually need like a higher power to believe in to get through some situation or
I
something.
thought you were going to say people who need a Howard Stern.
People who need, right?
We all need a little Howard Stern.
And Robin Quivers or whatever her name is.
I don't fucking know.
But people who need like who have been through a hard time and they believing in God helps them. They're usually the nicest people who don't assume anything or don't tell anyone how to live. It's the people who don't need that higher power in their life or the feeling of a higher power that are like the biggest assholes about it.
I don't think it's the religious part of it. I think it's just the core section of thought.
The doctrine sucks.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, a lot of
I
it.
haven't read it. I ain't
I
interested.
haven't either. I've read the Spark Notes.
The little fucking cover letter.
The cover letter, yeah.
Fucking
About the author. It's like Jesus on like a fucking desert tree.
born on 001.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Well,
born in year 0.
Wait a minute.
What?
That doesn't even make sense even if it was accurate. Like, was he born on the last month of the year 0?
Oh, the first month.
Was it the first?
Well, that's the thing. Because that would constitute Christmas being the new year.
Right.
If Christmas was supposedly his birthday. Which
Right.
it isn't. Because we know it was sometime in spring. But...
Yeah. Anyway.
But, no, you see, I don't know if we know exactly what year he was born, when he was born, because the calendar that we know,
yeah.
the Julian and Gregorian calendar that we base off,
yeah,
was made later on,
right,
by the Romans. So at the time, I don't even know if they measured years back then. They probably just like fucking, it's now.
It's now.
It's fucking. You're
Yes.
negative 2 years old. Really?
Yeah. Okay.
See, at that point, anybody that, if you were to measure it that way,
Yeah.
anybody who lived past the birth would all be the same age. We're all
True.
We're all 5 years
We're
old.
all
It's been
5.
5 years.
Oh,
Well, no, I guess if you worked out the stuff.
the dreamscape for pedophiles. We're all 5. It doesn't matter.
Ugh.
Eh.
Past the Middle East are all pedophiles. What?
You said
I said something incredibly racist.
the Middle East, they're all.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
at
know.
least in those days.
Yeah. Pakistan, where they can rape a 12-year-old, multiple people at the same time, and then they get punished for it.
Yeah.
Not the rapers. The rapee gets
They,
punished.
they step over them in the hallway apologizing as they go to arrest a gay couple.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean
No,
to
but
disturb
it
your
was-
rape.
I want to say it was Pakistan where this girl had gotten raped.
Yeah.
She was like fucking 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And her family was punished.
What
I think
the
it was her older. You know what? I really shouldn't quote this because I don't remember all the facts anymore. This was like a month ago or something
Right.
like that. Yeah. But I remember the person who did the raping
Yeah.
didn't get shit. And the victim also got in trouble.
What did they use as an excuse, or
I
was there
don't
even?
fucking
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
really read so
That's
much
messed
of
up.
it. I read like the first paragraph of every article to get like the gist of what happened. And then,
I always read the conclusion of everything. Just to.
I don't know. Maybe I need to find like different news sources only because like the first paragraph they kind of there's one of two ways it happens is like the title or like the first bit of the first paragraph will tell you all you need to know and
Right.
the rest is bullshit that's almost related to the actual story,
The rest
or-
of it's job security for journalists.
or it's all rambling like oh, so and so said this is what happened, what the fuck did he say, what
Right.
happened, and then like the conclusion is like in the last half of the last paragraph.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you made me waste that much fucking time.
Because they have to write a. I notice you're taught from the moment you're in school to write for a certain length of time, and
Yeah, which is dumb.
you
Get
ever
your
do-
fucking point across
Yeah.
and leave it at
that's a writing prompt in high school.
that. We say that as we just ramble on about shit.
I know, right?
Non-pertinent information.
You turn this into text, it would be like a encyclopedia. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
there's certain things I see,
It'd be about as cohesive as an encyclopedia.
and
Fucking find a goddamn thing in an encyclopedia.
right.
At least not the encyclopedia that I had. I don't know how it was
Britannica?
acquired. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, but it was like a fucking 27 book thing. And for some reason we lugged it around.
What?
It was, yeah, I don't know where it came from.
The one
or
where
how-
like each letter's on like a separate book.
Yeah. Fucking dumb. And then, actually, no, it was more than that. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Because there was a couple books. It was like, I think Q and a couple, like Q and U were together.
Yeah.
Something like, a couple of letters that have less information were compacted into one.
Right.
But, and then there was like 4 other I forget what they were about. They were basically, I think there was 4 books telling you how to use the others 25 books.
Seriously?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Or it might have been like the history of Britannica or some shit like that. I don't fucking
Dumb.
remember. But I just remember never needing it, but it taking up so much space in my fucking bedroom. I used it a couple times. I used it a couple times, but it actually made my schoolwork take so much longer because I'm like,
Really?
I'm trying to find what I'm looking for, and then I see a word, and I'm like, the fuck is that? And then I start reading about that, and then reading that makes me...
That's the
kinda like
Wikipedia link thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
horrible. Horrible. Wikipedia should not have links in their articles
Nope.
to anything else. Just read that fucking article and deal with it. 'Cause I don't know how many... Wikipedia, I get fucking way in over my head with Wikipedia, because I'll
Same.
read about something, and I'm like, oh, this little bit about it, I'm like, what is that? And it's like you click on it, it's this really in-depth scientific thing that you probably should go to school to learn. But I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, you're just there on Wikipedia. Like,
And I kind of don't understand it.
how'd you learn quantum physics? Yeah, quick glances at Wikipedia articles.
Yeah, I was up till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Doing what? Fucking learning astrophysics is what I
yeah.
was doing.
They MIT actually offers like you can basically like audit their courses. Like you can go in and like take a lot of their course material, not for credit, obviously. But they have a whole thing, like all physics and like course material, lectures, notes, stuff like that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't understand a fucking word of
It's
it.
pretty sweet. Well, I don't know.
I know what the means.
The. Yeah.
It doesn't have a meaning, stupid.
It's
a piece of grammar.
Yeah. Just to help the other. It's the glue.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty neat. But you start with
it
like
denotes a
basic
noun
physics.
coming up.
Huh?
I said it denotes a noun.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
The.
Coming up next, a noun.
Oh, I want to see. I read it a long time ago, but I want to... Read it. I want to see what the definition is.
Defining.
The word the. Denoting one or more people or things already mentioned or assumed to be common knowledge. 2. Used to point forward to a following qualifying or defining clause or phrase. I love how the simplest words that everyone knows have the most messed up definitions.
Well, it's because it's like a basic thing and it's hard to explain. Like when you think of what is the, and then you're like, well, it's the. So you have to like break it down to the molecular level.
Yep.
And have to fucking really work it out.
What other weird as used in comparisons to refer to the extent or degree of something?
You know what the other problem is with that is I don't know if it's like an actual rule or if it's just like courtesy or etiquette. When you're defining a word, you cannot use that word in any part of the definition. You can't.
I wonder if they did it. They must have done it for the, because you can't really escape it. No, it's not in there.
It's not in there. Yes,
dude.
That's funny.
Denoting, it's not in there. Denoting one or more people or things already mentioned or assumed to be common knowledge. Wow.
Nice.
I love how it has sample sentences. The current dish of the day. You can like use anything.
Oh man, I'm thinking about how dumb Instagram filters are.
Yeah, it's basically just. I mean, I don't know anything about it. When
I
someone
want to
says
see myself, but I also like to be fucking dumb.
sepia, that's like all I think of when someone says Instagram filter.
That's a fun word.
Sepia. Be a good name for like a pop, hipstery prog rock folk band.
No.
We're Sepia. We're from Portland, Oregon. And you take it in the ass.
What? I just heard take it in the ass. It's okay.
That's
all I was interested in.
I'm glad you feel open enough to.
Open enough? Oh. Nice.
Gape.
Wow. It's like a Stargate. Wow.
Wow. Whoa.
It makes a noise.
Yeah.
We're gross.
You think?
No. Being willing to do something and actually doing it are not the same thing, so no, we're not gross.
It's only a relative term. It's like two disgusting people. Are we gross? No, we're not gross.
No, we're good. You know it's funny. We just it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna point it out for you and say it's weird that I made it connect using these words. Is the we're just talking about anal, right? Butt stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm on PlayStation,
listening.
right?
Yeah.
It's not that I was on PlayStation playing. I think it was Destiny 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was a guy on there. His fucking gamer tag was Butt Stuff McGruff. I was like, how the fuck did he get away with that?
Butt Stuff McGruff. That's funny.
It's like
Butt Stuff McGruff.
At first, you kind of think, it's a guy that likes to plow anus. But then it's like, maybe it's a guy that likes to If he's gay, he likes to take it in the butt. Or maybe it's a chick that likes to take it in the butt. I don't fucking know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if there's a girl that's openly telling you she likes stuff in the butt, she's probably a slut.
Oh, yeah. Something happened when she was a kid.
Yeah, butt stuff.
But, yeah.
Butt stuff.
Those stuff.
Stuff butt.
Instead of stuff a butt. Charity for sluts.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I'll donate.
They're hungry, just shove a soup can in there, send them home.
I'll donate. Oh, you need some lunch? Come here.
Yeah, get some lunch meat for you. Yeah, you're right. No, we're disgusting people.
You said your favorite's pulled pork?
Pulled pork. Yes.
I
That was a phrase only made me laugh. Pork and someone.
don't know. I think it's probably those assholes who call, or I guess I'm kind of an asshole because I've done it. Only the people I don't like is when like an ugly woman, they call her a pig.
Right.
So if you're doing an ugly chick, they're probably pork it. So it's such a dick move, but that's probably how it came about.
Probably. Porking her.
Hey,
yeah,
you're
she's
porking?
a pig.
Yeah. Like a guy who has a habit of plowing ugly chicks. It's just fucking...
Yeah, porking it.
Ah, he's porking again.
Yes. I can hear the typing in the microphone.
Way to get NPR about it.
And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to be listening to music of Norwegian folk artist.
Is that even registering on the microphone?
Huh? I don't know. Probably, yeah.
What, you don't know, but yeah?
It is.
Yeah?
It's hard to tell because my own voice is right next to my
It's
head.
Right here. It's right next to your head.
It's over here, like it's a
From
puppet.
your head. Are you a ventriloquist, sir?
Not yet.
Yet. If. Oh. I had a thought earlier, and I was going to say it, but then I forgot. But now I remember it.
Lucky you. You even remembered mine. I can't blame you.
Going about the butt stuff. Like,
yeah.
Just like, I forget how I got to this, but it was like, imagine playing like fucking, like a skee ball. Like, you're not in, but you're trying to aim and get it. Like trying to play fucking basketball.
Oh my god.
Ah!
I'm surprised they haven't made a video of that.
They probably have.
Like skee ball, but just line up a bunch of sluts with varying degrees of gapage going on. Try to roll like a ping pong up.
Dunk it.
Dunk it. Yeah.
Dunkin' nuts.
Who thinks that's a good idea to just gape your butt? Like,
I don't know. People
money?
with constant constipation.
Porn star.
Can't get stuck if there's nothing to hold it in.
Right. I haven't been constipated in 5 years.
Hey, can you do me a favor? I think I got something lodged up there. Can you reach up and get it out?
Sure.
You want me to put on a glove? It's up to you.
It's a poop. Yeah, it's still lodged in there.
Do you have corn on the cob?
Yeah, that's corn on the cob.
Oh, that's where I put that.
Corn off the cob.
It's just a cob.
Look at that Mitch Hedberg joke. I don't know why they call it corn on the cob. Corn comes on a cob. It should be called corn off the cob when it's not on a cob. It's not like you would rip my arm off and call it Mitch, and then put my arm back on and call it Mitch altogether.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's a weird joke.
Mm.
Not digging it.
Diggity dig, dig.
You need a shovel?
Yeah, digging it.
Nice. Fuck it.
Yes.
Filler of random adjectives. What's that? Filler.
Filler.
Filler up.
Fill her up. I was thinking about making a brand of beverages, where we make like apple cider or other ciders and stuff, and put like palm trees on and make it seem like it's like an island, Cayman Islands type of thing, and just call it Cayman cider.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Ski ball.
Yeah.
Fucking. Did you get that other thing that I sent you? The
Facebook.
yeah about the communication skills.
I think I just got Zach Galifianakis. Unless you said.
This is like fucking a couple days ago.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, so I think it's like a Facebook post or something like that.
Oh, was this the anxiety? The
yeah.
woman versus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys literally have zero excuses for not having communication.
Oh yes,
skills.
yes.
Because I've seen y'all play group video games and you describe where you're at like it's life or death.
Yes.
Follow up to that, it's a lot easier to say shotgun in the east hallway than it is to say my crippling anxiety is ruining this relationship.
Yeah.
Which, completely accurate.
I saw that and I read some of the other comments and it was fun. People wrote some pretty funny comments. I'm just trying to find them.
It's hard to have a conversation and look shit up at the same time.
It is.
Especially when, like, my attention span's not that good right now.
And mine either.
But yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I thought that was kind of funny. And the other
So
thing,
true, though.
Yeah, the other thing that people don't think about is, like, that person anyway. Communicate. You don't communicate with everybody the same way. Like, different people, you communicate with differently.
Yeah.
Because your relationship to one another is different. Like,
right.
Not everybody you have the same relation. It's not the same. It's because everybody's different.
Right.
So you can't expect somebody to be able to say, and that's the thing, you're not saying the same thing. Like, with the Call of Duty thing, it's a completely different thing. There's nothing serious about it, or it shouldn't be anyway, because
right.
I've seen people take Call of Duty a little serious. But
oh, yeah.
That's a whole other fucking ballgame of psychopath.
Right.
But yeah, a non-important video game is not the same as your relationship. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can't expect me... Yeah, it's like it's your friend. Like, fucking, he can tell you about shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling anybody else about some shit.
But you're not trying to, like, work shit out. You're playing a game.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to, like, fix, each other's emotional...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's silly.
That's true.
Hey, just so you know, I don't know how to use words around you, so...
Yeah. Oh, we don't know how to use community. No means no, yes means no, maybe means no, but I'm disappointed that you didn't, but no.
Yeah.
Talk to me about communication skills.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out the difference between yes and no and then call me.
Yeah. Yep. Yes means no. No means no. Or you gotta start with no means no because that one is legitimate. No means no.
Obviously.
Fucking, yeah. But yes means no as well.
I'm thinking of the Beatles song. Yes means yes. No means no. I can't think of more words.
Aha.
For which this would go.
Nice rhymes.
Yeah.
Fucking Snoop Dogg over here. Eminem.
Yeah. Thank you. I wanted to keep my rights. Oh.
You fucker.
It's terrible. At least my initials are Eminem.
Nice. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Is, we have them, the little bags of donuts. Little mini donuts.
Yeah. Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donuts. Yeah. You can't. Whatever. Can't do that stupid shit.
Right.
But I was looking at it and I was thinking, these donuts are like fucking M&M.
White.
They pretend to be chocolate on the
Yeah.
outside, but in the center it's really still white.
Yeah. Mostly white. Yeah. Call them M&M donuts.
Yeah.
I think that's usually just people call it Oreo.
You know what's a wonder?
Babylon.
Yeah. I was just thinking how, like, Eminem could have... He could have killed people.
I could've.
No, Eminem.
Oh, he
What,
could've.
do you have an ego? You think I'm always talking about you? Fucker.
Yeah, it's my initials.
Well, kinda.
He could have killed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, with as angry as he is in his music and shit like that, like,
Yeah.
he could have just been like, fucking,
Oh, yeah.
you're done, motherfucker. Bah!
Yeah.
But he hasn't, that we know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I said. Fucking...
Almost himself.
Think so?
Well, yeah, not on purpose, though.
That doesn't count.
Drugs.
D-rugs.
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 Look at
Should
your
make
rug
rugs
store.
in the shape of D's.
Right.
See how many people get
It's a drug.
It's a D-rug.
D-rug.
As we sound drugged. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I've seen welcome mats that are kind of like a semicircle, which is almost a D. You ever seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marjorie's almost the D. She's
And-
got almost the D.
D-rug.
You're skirting my joke, you fuck.
Wait, I may have missed.
God damn it!
I may have missed the important part of the joke.
Yeah, probably.
What?
You said the rug was kind of semicircular. You said almost the D.
Yeah.
And I said Marjorie almost got the D.
Almost.
Almost. Give it time. Ha. Again, boundaries. If I cross them,
Nope.
are you just getting awkward because you're thinking about it?
I'm probably overthinking the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Because-
puncture the battery in your laptop, huh?
Huh? Too
because
late.
those on the interwebs can't see what's going on now. He has a laptop on his lap, as the name implies. It is on the top of his lap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably some severe damage.
And I was making an erection joke.
Yeah.
Boof, shit.
Right up through the
Punched out my fucking processor.
Yeah.
Right above the touchpad.
And now I have dick
Hello.
cancer. Yeah, I can't see the.
Scroll down. It is a touchscreen too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Boink.
I wonder if I could. Huh. I wonder if I scrolling on a touchscreen with my dick sometime when I'm alone. So.
It'd be funny. You forget to wipe it off. Your mom picks up your fucking laptop. What's this smudge?
I would probably kill myself.
Or your grandma.
Oh.
Matt's here. His
It's great and dirty. I want to clean it.
No, don't do that.
Oh, they make like an innocent joke, like, oh, if a boundary's in it, it's like, your grandma cleaning up and take cream from your lap.
I don't know that well.
I do.
Yet.
Yeah. Ugh. Wouldn't.
You didn't send your mom the link, did you?
For this? Hell no. She wouldn't be up this late anyway.
Yeah, but she might look for it later.
That's true.
We gotta shut the fuck up, because people are gonna hang us. So we're gonna have people outside my house with fucking pitchforks and shit.
Oh yeah. There probably is already
I was gonna say torches, but it's all cell phones. Everybody's gonna have this cell phone out fucking recording.
Assholes.
You guys are assholes. I'm gonna record my reaction. Let me turn my camera on me so you can see me.
Turn it back to you, then back to me, then back to
And
you.
then let me just fucking pan across the crowd for a minute. Back and forth. Say, look at this man's reaction. If you're one of those people that do that, you can go fuck yourself, because you're dumb.
Ba-dun-dun.
Dun dun.
Should turn all these podcasts into like a book.
Ebook.
Esoterium of severely disturbed
Individuals.
individuals.
I don't know. We don't eat. like crayons and shit. So
Grams?
crayons.
Oh.
See, graham crackers. Fuck yeah, I want a graham cracker.
You don't eat crayons? What's wrong with you?
I mean, it's kind of a delicacy, so I try not to overdo it.
Crayons.
Crayons.
That probably doesn't sound healthy. I feel like kids try to eat crayons and...
It's just wax.
Huh? Yeah, that's true, but... I don't
What's in the wax?
know. Yeah. I don't know.
You playing with your tits?
Yeah. I have an itch in the center of my chest.
Powerful pecs.
Powerful. Yeah. my convex fucking pecs.
Just go to the supermarket and just grab a pair of chicken breasts and be like, same thing.
Yeah. I wish.
Yeah.
Wish I had those
It's
kind
a
of.
little more robust.
Wish I had chicken breast pecs.
It'd be weird.
It would.
I'm gonna make you a bra with chicken breasts in it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I think a guy buying a bra would probably look weird.
Just a little. Unless he was like with his girlfriend. It's still for him.
Yeah. Means I'd have to rent a girlfriend. Shit.
Hey, that's not a bad business idea.
I think that's called prostitution.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because, I mean...
What if it was a girlfriend rental service, but like you couldn't fuck them? Which, okay, for some people defeats
No, that's
the purpose.
friend rental.
Friend rental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friend rental.
Friend rental. That's depressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If you stoop that low to your life, you're either an asshole or you're on the verge of suicide.
There's a company.
Which actually, if that prevented suicide, that actually wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Right? Yeah, friend rental.
Friend rental.
I think that's a
they call-
therapist.
No, I think they call that a suicide hotline.
That's what, yeah.
This one's free, but next time.
I'd work for a suicide hotline. Just on your phone at the same time.
What was that one? I think Brian was on Family Guy. He worked as a suicide hotline receptionist.
I
And
don't think I saw
he's
that.
going the opposite way about it.
Like, do it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think something. And he's like, well, sounds like you're the victim here, huh? Or something like that. And I can't remember how it went. I just remember it was probably really
That's
really
funny.
not okay with normal people.
This is a wicked funny story. Wicked. I went to, I had kind of a mental health issue, and
Tom Petty?
I went.
Breakdown.
Breakdown.
Go ahead and give it to me. I can't sing, so I'm not gonna.
And they, neither could like a lot of famous people. Tom Waitsy type of. But they gave me a number. I went to the.
Yo, he just clears his throat and says words. Says words at the same time.
Bob Dylan.
It's fucking trash.
Uh,
I can't sing. Neither can any
Yeah.
pop star right now.
Auto-tune.
Auto-tune. Do you have auto-tune on there?
Auto-tune?
Yeah.
I once.
Tidy my shit up, because I'm sure that sounds horrid.
So you can sound like, hey.
Yeah.
I used to have auto-tune. It was mostly just so I could sound like back when T-Pain was big, and I was like, yeah, I'm like T-Pain.
Do you have the PlayStation 3?
No.
No? Oh, there's a voice modulator on it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Not on the 4 though. Anyway, I went to this.
Sorry, it's fucking. I'm gonna shut my phone off.
I went to the. That's fun. Went to a.
I'm gonna rampage on this fucking thing.
It was like a partial. I almost signed up for a. They didn't want to hospitalize me, but I almost went into a partial hospitalization program.
Part 1?
Uh,
You're either in the hospital or you're not.
Huh? Yeah, I know. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You just go there drunk, they go home afterwards.
Yes, that's what it is. You literally go to it's not the hospital, but it's like a.
The hospital.
It's basically like a day camp for fucking mentally ill.
Is there any
people.
point to a hospital nowadays?
Yeah. Certain. What do you mean? Like,
What
because
is there any point?
to a
Because it's
hospital?
like there's just doctors' offices fucking everywhere. There's no hospitals. There's just doctors' offices.
Well, like ERs and...
Yeah, there's the ER.
Yeah.
That's it. And then what does the rest of the hospital do?
Surgery and, I don't know, imaging. And I mean, you could do it all in separate places.
Yeah, they pretty much do.
I think it's to have a centralized, like, oh, we'll just send you to this room instead of, like, oh, we'll send you to
Yeah.
this...
Who did surgery anymore?
Well, so last year. But they'd given me I don't know if it was the actual, like, I mean, it wasn't, like, suicidal, but they gave me some kind of support number to call if I needed it.
Well, that's good.
And they were
If
like...
they give you medication, you probably would have been suicidal.
Probably. And here, have some fucking Haldol. And,
What do you need antidepressants for? Just give them fucking ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah. It's like the Family Guy. Did you see that one?
It's Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Stewie goes back in time.
Yeah. You
Bring
fat
food.
fuck.
Gives him fucking... Hey, I know you're going through a tough time, but here you go. Have some Haagen-Dazs.
Kurt Cobain live at Kodoban or whatever.
Budokan. And he's fat as shit. Yeah, you go, you tubby bastard. I'm proud of you.
And
then...
oh yeah, I gotta finish that ice cream in my fridge later.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, that's cold. They gave me this number, and I was like...
Call you Haagen-Dazs, babe, because you's cold.
What the fuck?
Don't ever say that.
That was out of nowhere.
If Margie ever gets mad at you, don't ever say that.
That was...
Actually, do say that, because she'll either be like, what?
Forget about whatever the original problem was.
It'll completely throw her off her game.
I was take people's side against me.
What?
You suck, and I know.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it. What are you yelling at me for?
But anyway, I called this number, and I called it mostly out of curiosity, but also I could have used someone to talk to, and even just about dumb shit. And
Anyway.
it was a number. It was like the wrong number. It was our number for like an animal adoption center or some shit.
That works though.
So
Are you sad? Have a dog.
That's true. I think I have the wrong number. No, that we're sending you a dog or a cat.
What do you have allergies to? Cats. Well, sending you a dog.
Send you a dog. This works.
Do you live in an apartment? Yes.
Mhm.
We're sending you a small dog. So glad I don't live in an apartment anymore.
Just because you don't have to deal with the other tenants.
Yeah, that. Like, I could just be stupid in my own house.
I know. I mean, it's bigger also. I mean, it's...
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yes. She didn't, though.
Ooh.
And...
Yeah.
That's why I'm not allowed at the grocery store anymore.
What the fuck? Oh, that reminds me of a really dumb, like, old joke. It
said pump.
Unleaded.
Yeah, I know it's heavy, but it's not lead, I promise.
This is a dumb joke. It was like there was a couple in their 20s, a couple in their 40s, and a couple in their 80s that went to a new church, and they're like,
Noobs.
we want to join the church, and the priest's like, okay, but if you want to join our church, you have to not have sex for a month. So they're all like, okay. So they come back a month later, and the old couple, they're like, did you have sex? And the old couple's like, nope, no problem, we didn't do it.
That'd be a struggle to have sex.
Right? Physiologically, yeah. Middle-aged couple was like, well, you had to sleep on the couch a couple nights because it was difficult not to, but we did it. And then the priest, like, to the 20-something-year-old couple, they're like, did you not have sex for a month? And they're like, unfortunately, we couldn't do it. We ended up having sex. He's like, well, you're not allowed in our church. And he's like, it's okay, we're not allowed in the grocery store either. Or actually, no, it was like, well, we weren't having sex, and then she bent over to pick up like a can of peas, and I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, you're not welcome in our church. Oh, you're not welcome in the grocery store either.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Other people always think it's disgusting.
I've remembered it all these years.
Nice.
Dead silence. Alive silence.
Dead. Dude, if you're at a... So power goes out at a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah.
Is it dead silence?
Fucking...
I know. I'm going to be burned at the stake for that one.
You know the Dead performed at a...
Graveyard?
Yes. Dude, if I was in the Grateful Dead, I would have like a stage a concert at a graveyard.
Yeah.
But yeah, the day Jerry Garcia died, they played at Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom.
Did he die?
The rest of them, no. It was either the day of or the night or the day after the night he died or something.
And they still played?
They did a tribute show.
Oh.
They must have known he was dying or something. How did he die? Heart problems?
Old.
It wasn't.
Where it's gonna go.
Cherry Garcia.
Yeah. I haven't tried that.
It's good. My dad's fave. Ben and Jerry's flavors.
What? Why are you looking that up?
Their pistachio ice cream is good.
He died in California.
So the rest of the Dead must have been
Dead.
up here. Dead. Hey, he was dead. Was he grateful? We don't know. They know they had a Ben and Jerry's had a
Jerome.
what's your room?
What's his name?
Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
Jerome. Bourbon pecan pie. What the fuck?
Heart attack. He was staying in a drug rehabilitation facility when he died of a heart attack.
Yikes.
It's always the worst when people are like trying to better themselves and they fucking die.
That is kind of
like he's at a rehabilitation center trying to get better.
Yeah, and he dies.
Fucking dies.
That sucks. Sad. Say he was a good band.
Really diabetes.
Wow, why did I never make that connection? Ben and Jerry's Jerry Garcia. Have the same name.
What?
Jerry Garcia is also in the name, like Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry and Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
That's not even like a connection. That's just like
they just happen to have the same. That's just weird that I never noticed it. And on that note.
There's a squirrel hiding in my attic.
Thank you. That sounds like a really weird euphemism or something.
Raj, what is it, warm? So what was it, warm?
A little bit.
A little damp? A little bit pasty? Can I get a towel, please?
Yeah. Shit in the towel.
Thrown in the towel.
Fuck, they have a flavor called Keep Caramel and Cookie On.
It's coming down.
Keep calm and carry on.
Do they just enjoy puns?
I think so. I love the name of their pistachio ice cream. Pistachio. But it is.
Okay.
It tastes amazing.
That's dumb. You want some nuts in your cream?
Some cream in my nuts.
You gotta crack the shell.
Ew.
What?
I don't want anything cracked.
I don't know how much Bob's Burgers you watch, but there was one that it kind of made me think of you only because of the pun that it's referencing.
Yeah.
It's because you know how on the backboard in like by the grill and stuff, it always has like some like hamburger of the day, but it's always like some fucking pun on shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough to really know the pun. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so there's puns in this show.
Yeah.
Like fucking everywhere. So like behind the counter in Bob's Burgers where he has his grill and stuff like that. There's the board that has like a burger of the day, and it's
Right.
always some fucking weird pun based on the ingredients of the burger.
Oh God.
But there was one that's why I thought of it. You know the band Kansas, right?
Yeah.
So the name of the burger was Curry on My Wayward Bun.
Oh my God.
I was like, that's fucking great.
That's funny. Curry on my wayward bun. Jesus.
No, it's Kansas.
Jesus. Oh yeah. Curry on my wayward. Curry on a burger, huh?
I don't know how well that would work, but the pun is funny.
It is. Indian food's pretty good.
Racist.
All I think. Just saying, I work for the NAACP. Racist.
I'm just fucking...
Although there is a point of, if you're too advocating of certain people, you actually are.
Yeah, you're like damaging your cause. There's
Yeah.
always that group of noisy fucking people that are just destroying whatever cause they're working for.
Oh yeah.
Which, are they doing it because they're dumb, or are they doing it because they actually don't like the cause and they want it to be damaged? Humans are shit.
Yeah, they are.
The more I see on the news, the more I've learned. Humans are terrible custodians of themselves. As a species, we are terrible custodians of ourselves.
Yeah.
Can't figure our own shit out. On an individual basis, yeah, sometimes it works, but
Taking
as a
aliens.
whole,
Murder each other for no reason.
because you're fucking bored.
War.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing I was thinking about when you fucking pass out on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's actually very, very annoying. It's like you always see it constantly on the news in the last few weeks. Is actually the last couple of months. There's always this fucking pissing contest between fucking Trump and
Kim Jong.
what's his dick over there? Yeah.
Kim Jong Un.
Or the Asian Michelin Man.
Think.
Fat
Yes.
fucker. I'm gonna get kidnapped and fucking dragged to Korea and then killed with an anti-aircraft gun. Whatever.
But yeah, their whole
Yeah,
the
they're
dick
constant-
issue fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like between Trump and Putin, who knows what's going on there with, different, like there's all these different world leaders,
Right.
which when you look at it, it's just a handful of people
Right.
that are bickering between each other, but millions of lives are paying for these fuckers to argue with one another.
Yeah.
For shit that isn't theirs.
And the same amount
Like
of people.
Trump does not fucking own America. He does not own the lives of the soldiers that fight for our army.
Right.
Yet they're the ones that are paying for his fucking nonsense.
And it's like the same amount of people that would be arguing in a private house somewhere in Ohio around a kitchen table. Same emotions, but these people just happen to be
They
influential
control
enough.
so many things.
Yeah.
So many resources, so many fucking...
And no one
so
cares.
many
It doesn't
people.
matter if they're right or wrong. It's just a fucking stupid argument, and they'll do whatever to win.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. So many people die because because fucking world leaders can't get along.
It's ridiculous.
It is. You're a leader. You're not supposed to be fucking dumb. And people are like, oh, it's not just Trump. Trump's just the most obnoxious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Kim Jong-un is a fucking lunatic. The leader of China's been making some weird fucking moves, I guess. Putin's fucking...
They're just fucking people. They're just people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of that shit. Like, they're not.
It's fucking, like, what the hell?
He's just literally, he's a guy. He's a dude.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, like, fucking... That's it. People... They're just humans. So don't put them on a pedestal like they're supposed to be something more than they are.
Yeah.
But people do, like, oh, Trump.
Especially North Korea. Jesus.
Yeah. Have you seen the fucking rituals that they do in North Korea?
They have to, like, bawl their eyes out when they die, or they go to friggin', like, prison.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. They're an exceptional case. They're, like, a very just messed up case of it.
Yeah. That's like... It's like the mental ward of the world.
Basically.
Except nobody's watching over it.
Well, the White House kind of is, but...
North Korea is a mental ward that's watching over itself.
That's, yeah.
If we're talking about the government, anyway. Because I'm sure the people are just scared shitless. There's nothing they can do.
And you know they don't really feel that way. They're just fucking scared for their life.
Yeah, oh, we love our supreme leader.
Some probably are
you just don't
actually
wanna
brainwashed.
Die. And I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are brainwashed.
But...
That's the same... Dude, some people are just so easy to brainwash. Like, look at fucking jihadists.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to blow myself up. What?
Yeah. Kamikaze pilots back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, they have kind of a... To be fair, they have kind of a whole culture of, like,
yeah.
self-sacrifice and
Yeah,
honor.
they really do.
Yeah.
It's a little crazy.
They didn't even think about it. Just they didn't even train them how to land.
Yeah, those people, they train the pilots how to
Take
off and aim the plane.
Yep.
And nothing else.
Didn't even train them how to land. That's, like, extra cool. Like, not even a chance. Like, oh, just in case, you know, it's like, no, they're dying. That's the point.
Imagine being one of the kamikazes that got fucking... Like, you just missed. It's like you brought it in too low and it just fucking dug into the water.
You've literally now just died because you crashed yourself in a plane.
Yeah. I don't think there's too many of those. I think a lot of them, they were getting shot, so, like, their trajectory was thrown off because the engine died out or something like that.
Right.
But you gotta think about it. That's
scary.
That's an expensive tactic.
Yeah.
Not only you're voluntarily losing people, you're losing, like, not to devalue the lives of humans, but if you think about it, like, say your army has, or your services has, for an easy number, 100,000 people, but not all of those people are flying planes. Most of those people are actually doing other stuff, like running the ships and, you know, doing other stuff. You know,
right.
You know, doing
maintenance
whatever.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's, you know, out of 100,000 people that are there, maybe 5,000 of them are pilots.
Right.
So if you lose 1,000 pilots, right?
Yeah.
You still have, you know, 99,000 other soldiers that could improvise and go in there.
Right.
Immediately, like, oh shit, he's dead. Well, in an emergency, you can go, I need you to do this.
Right.
But a plane takes a lot longer to acquire. So in terms of resources, like raw physical resources,
right,
voluntarily dumping a plane, like...
True. Yeah. So in other words, in terms of war expense, the planes are less the humans are more expendable than the actual...
If you look at it in just like a raw materials.
Yes. That's true.
But that's why it has to be...
Because you just recruit... I mean...
You have to make it fucking worth it.
A human is complex, but you just recruit it at the, you know... A plane is built and made for war, and it costs something more than just recruiting some dude.
Well, and the other thing is a person has been there and will be there unless something happened. But a plane, it requires resources. Like, it requires materials, which is resourced by humans. It requires refinement and the whole procedure of being built. It requires all this stuff to make this plane, which takes time. You know? And manpower. It takes time and many man-hours to work this out and get this shit built.
Right.
So, like, you dump one plane, it's going to take a while to get that plane back.
Yeah.
And if you're dumping, you know, friggin' 30 planes a day, you can't build 30 planes a day.
No.
So yeah,
it's a waste.
You know when they start, yeah, and it's a waste of human life. For what? Like, because you don't do that when you're winning.
And at the whim of so few people.
Yeah. Fucking the emperor is like, we have to win.
Yeah.
We have to win, we're losing. Well, there's one thing we can do.
even as I'm not saying it's I'm not saying fault wise or if this was good or not,
But you are.
but well, the emperor when we bombed Hiroshima was first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nagasaki was second.
Yep. On my birthday. They said, "Oh look, we just bombed your city. Do you give up?" And he was like, "No." But just think of if he had given up. Presumably, or hopefully, they wouldn't have bombed Nagasaki.
Yeah, I forget how many people died in Nagasaki. It wasn't as much as Hiroshima.
But just one guy in his chair, going.
It's either yes or no.
It's either yes or no, and just the massive death implied by the synapses in this particular person's brain making a judgment call.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, actually, you know, I mean, even if he had been like, okay, we're getting our ass handed to us, what are we gonna do? You know?
Yeah. He could have said. He also. We probably would have kept bombing him, and given him.
Well, because.
Like Tokyo's next, motherfucker.
They were actually planning on doing Tokyo. I can't remember why they didn't. I think it was a tactical reason. But
tactical reason. All our TVs come from there.
I do know Tokyo was bombed way before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was like an atomic bomb.
No. They carpet bombed the fuck out of it, though. And because it's all wooden and,
Yeah.
Rice paper houses, fucking,
right.
Vapor.
It
all caught fire. Like the whole fucking...
Like 1800s type of thing? Well, no, it wouldn't be 1800s, obviously.
It was World War II.
Was it? For when they carpet bombed Tokyo?
Oh. It was in World War II.
Oh, okay,
It's not like we were just fucking bored and like, fucking... Let's see what they'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, Pearl Harbor. Okay, great.
Oh, look, they keep doing math. That's cool. That was weirdly racist.
Yeah. Racist.
You notice some things only become racist if they're not funny?
Yeah. Nice. Oh, speaking of the we were talking about the whole Asian the Japanese self-sacrifice culture.
Yeah.
Did you hear what is it? Okinawa? Yeah, I think it was Okinawa. When America was trying to take Okinawa, Iwo Jima.
Right. Yep.
So, I wonder if it's still on that because I kind of want to watch it again. Actually, it was a whole thing. So, as the American forces were coming, like the citizens started fighting back too.
Yeah.
And once they kind of had it in their mind that they were going to, get driven out.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but I think it was something like 20,000 people committed suicide. They jumped off a cliff.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Maybe I don't know if it was 20,000, but I know it was a lot.
Weren't they? They were gonna be in some cases they were gonna be saved, but they.
Yeah, they did not want defeat.
Yeah.
Like at all. This one cliff, everybody just fucking. When they were sure that they were going to be overrun, it's like
that's crazy.
That's fucking yeah.
Instead of just being taken,
Well, I'm sure being taken captive probably wasn't a whole lot of fun.
No.
August 6th and August 9th, 1945. Belligerence.
And belligerence.
Yeah, Nagasaki, and anywhere from 39 to 80,000 people killed. When someone could have just said, "Hey,
yeah,
we're done."
God.
That's how one word: surrender. Two words. We surrender.
Yeah.
And you could have saved minimum 39,000 people. Like,
It is kind of a
fuck.
It is, yeah. It is a messed up thought a little bit,
That's
but
just from Nagasaki. If they had given up before Hiroshima was
200 something thousand.
Anywhere from 70,000 to 126,000 civilians, 20,000 soldiers. That's in the immediate blast. That's not counting all the people that got sick and died from radiation poisoning.
Right.
Same thing
So
with
many.
just because they didn't want to fucking admit defeat.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Wonder, maybe I don't know who made the final judgment call to bomb Hiroshima.
I think it had to be the president.
Probably.
I think. I feel like something of that magnitude has to be approved pretty high up the fucking chain.
Some secretary somewhere.
I feel like
All right, Truman.
he's a true man.
True man. If you're a true man, you bomb that city. Okay.
Huh.
Ground zero, 5,000 degrees. What the fuck?
What? Are you looking it up too?
Are you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's how I knew. Because I got the numbers right here. Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous.
Or roasted alive. That's a weird way to put it.
I think at the point it becomes a roast, I'm pretty sure the person's dead. The ethical and legal justification for the bombings is still debated to this day. I can see both sides of that, actually. Because they're... As much as it sucks to think, 200,000 people died in total between both cities.
Right.
And how much destruction and damage was caused by, first the blast and then the radiation, people getting sick.
Yeah.
There was a projection. I don't know how accurate it is because I'm not that historically fluent. I didn't do the numbers.
Right.
But they're projecting that if we hadn't done that, the war would have continued with Japan, and we could have lost upwards of 1 million more people.
Holy shit.
So it's like, okay, yeah, it really fucking sucks that we had to kill 200,000 people.
Yeah.
But 200,000 to 1 million.
That's like the train track problem.
Which one?
It's like, let me look it up real quick. We'll probably...
Don't get leather. Unless. Dude. Sorry.
Yes.
No, never mind. Nope. We're gonna kick that thought to the curb.
Which one? Leather? The trolley problem is a thought experiment in ethics. The thought is there's a runaway trolley. Some Brit wrote the shit. Runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. Ahead on the tracks, there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. The trolley is headed straight for them. You are standing some distance off in the train yard next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice that there is 1 person tied up on the side track. You have 2 options. Do nothing and let the trolley kill the 5 people, or pull the lever, diverting the trolley onto the side track where it will kill 1 person. What is about that ethical choice? So the issue being like, you intervening would make someone who wouldn't normally die. If you
wouldn't have died.
Would die.
You're causing somebody's death.
Yep. I'd kill him.
Or are you causing 1 person's death, or are you letting 5 people die? Because if you don't do anything,
right.
you're not doing anything to cause them to die.
Mm-hmm.
But you could do something about it.
Right.
That's kind of tough.
I know. It's
on a whole other branch of thought in relation to this, the show that I watched, I might have told you about this, the show that I watched, Top Gear.
Yeah.
They were talking about automated cars.
Right.
And one of the presenters proposed a real scenario. Is it goes like this: you're in a car, you don't have controls, it's automatic driving,
Right.
and you're going along, and something happens. You either get hit in this situation and die.
Mm-hmm.
Like if car keeps going, you're gonna get hit and die.
Yeah.
But car, it's gonna be programmed to save you. But saving you would require swerving onto the sidewalk.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's people on the sidewalk. So does the car either let you die by crashing into that thing,
Mhm.
whatever the obstruction is, or does it divert and kill the people on the sidewalk? Your car is going to have to choose to kill you.
Yeah.
Or the car is going to have to make an active choice.
Right.
And that's a little fucked up.
That is fucked up.
But the only way you could avert that is to program the car to never allow itself to be in a situation where such harm could be presented. Like,
That's true.
say on that road, okay, you're going and you're going to be killed in this accident.
Right.
Well, one way to avert that would be to have it programmed to go, okay, there's an object here. I need to slow down. Wait, I can't be going fast enough to kill the driver.
Right.
In any scenario. It always has to be doing things that can immediately cut it off should anybody's life be in danger.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you think about how many things propose a danger to the occupants of a car at any given moment, how many times have you almost been fucking clipped or some shit like that? The car would always be actively trying to avoid those things. And if you think about all the things that happen that would cause the car to second guess itself, the car's not going to go anywhere. Not very quickly, anyway. It's going to be like, oh, danger.
Yeah.
The car's going to have anxiety. And I know how much that sucks.
Robot anxiety.
Yeah.
Also, if we were a car.
Should I go in the intersection? Should I? No.
What do I do?
All the cars are going to be like, are you going to go? The cars are going to be communicating with each other, fucking Wi-Fi and shit. Are you going to go? No. Are you going? Is it your turn? Is it your turn?
That would be.
Well, that assumes AI, but yeah.
That's a messed up problem, though.
Yeah. Well, it could probably work around. But the thing is, I think it would have to be all cars would be automated.
Right.
Because otherwise, you get one rogue dickhead car out there, and it's just gonna fuck up all the.
Fuck everyone. Your car matches
That'd
the person driving it.
That'd be me. Fuck you! Just start hitting my brakes for no fucking reason. Every car in the neighborhood stops because of the chain reaction. It's a ripple effect. It'd be kind of funny.
I don't know. I feel like
not everything needs to be automated.
No.
Just a personal.
It is not to
You're getting extended, dude. I think they're
I
like $3 at Walmart.
not to. I don't want to elaborate too far on this because I could go down a whole hole.
Nice.
Down in a hole, losing my soul.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Reference.
On an awesome note, my phone automatically capitalizes Alice in Chains if I type it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It also does it for Iron Maiden, which is
That's sweet.
awesome. It's like a prerequisite for my phone. I only noticed that, but
I might
anyway,
get, I might get an iPhone. I was thinking about. Oh yeah, like this type of thing. Like I wonder. I feel like if just logistically, if it's a trolley or even a train, if you have 5 people lined up, there's a pretty good chance that at least 1 or 2 of them on the end will survive.
It's a train, dude. No.
It depends. Well, I think it depends.
Okay,
if
maybe a trolley. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like the last person lives.
Yeah.
Still 4 people die.
And a lot of survivors killed. I don't know what I'd do. I mean, that's a really messed up situation to be in. But, I think I had some thought related to that.
Do some fucking roguish shit. You flip it at the very last second, so the tracks fuck up and it just derails. It kills 60 people.
I would turn away so you don't know if it's already past it or not, and just pick a time and fucking.
Switch it after the front wheels have gone past, like, because, you know, different.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Right as the middle goes by, so that way the front goes, but the back wheels, and it just fucking.
They all die. Let it kill the 5 and then just run over and stab the other dude with a railroad spike.
How the fuck are you gonna get a railroad spike?
Huh?
Is that how the fuck are you gonna get a railroad spike?
If you're at a railroad? If you're at a...
Train track?
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult those things are to pull up?
Yeah, probably pretty hard.
Yeah. Trains is meant to hold shit for trains, so, you know.
So, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun shit. In Fallout, you can make a fucking rifle that shoots railway spikes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wish that was a real weapon.
Could be. You know what's fun? If I think about it hard enough, I might be able to make something in my garage.
That would be messed up.
I usually think of weird things. Like, I see ridiculous things, and it's like, that's probably not possible. And I'm like, well, let's think about this for a minute. Actually, if I made a fucking Gauss rifle, railgun.
Gauss rifle?
Not a Gauss rifle. Gauss rifle and railguns are separate things.
You could get like a sawed-off shotgun and use like a mini railroad spike or something.
No. I'm looking for fucking 6 pounds of metal to just get lodged with something.
Right into the throat.
But one of the funny things about it is every 5th shot, you hear a little train whistle. So it's like, poof! It's like, fucking yeah.
Why is that there? Just for fun.
Yeah, you know the program is just like, yeah, I'm gonna be a twat. Woo woo. That's pretty funny. But, oh yeah, I think you were asking me about Gauss rifles and rail guns and stuff like that.
Oh right.
Yeah. A Gauss rifle is
oh yeah, I was.
so you have the projectile, right?
Yeah.
And you have a series of magnets. And it works like in the same principle as an electric motor, but it's like one way.
Yeah. Pulls it like out.
Yeah, so like the first magnet pulls it a little bit, and then once it gets to that, the next magnet takes effect. So it's like a chain reaction of it pulling it all, which can get pretty fucking intense. But a railgun is way more intense.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nerd, I was on fucking YouTube, and because I had heard about it, I was like, what is that rail? Is it shooting railings at something, or what the fuck?
It's shooting out entire I-beams.
Just fucking... You see an I-beam just launch through the fucking air. Or a train track.
Between two buildings, you're standing here and you just see like, whoom, I-beam just go...
Or like a railway track.
Yeah.
Just fucking rich. That'd be pretty intense.
That'd kill you before it killed you.
I know. But, so, in a railgun, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 metal rails, right? And they're one's positive, one's negative.
Okay.
And it's such a weird phenomenon of how electricity and magnetism works. But if you put a metal projectile that fits in between them and touches both, for some reason, if I didn't look at all the science of it because I'm not an engineer, I wouldn't have understood it most. But when that projectile touches both and the current flows, it fucking launches it at ridiculous speeds.
Like fast?
Yeah.
Weird.
I think the Navy got a railgun to launch, I think it's like a 20-pound projectile at Mach fucking 10.
What?
Yeah.
It's the first guy to figure it out. I wonder if we apply a current to...
Fucking...
What?
But, yeah, it makes a... It's weird because there's no explosive charge to it, but it still makes a hell of a boom.
Weird.
It's actually... It launches it with such force...
Yeah.
That they don't need to put a warhead on it. They just make this like a 50-pound fucking...
Jesus.
50-pound just this dead weight, and when it hits, it has so much kinetic energy
that
whatever it hits blows up anyway.
my god.
Because there's so much fucking... It's just carrying so much kinetic energy.
Just force. Done.
Boom!
What'd you have for a warhead on? Nothing.
I just shot a can of tuna. Boom!
Yeah.
Just fucking hockey pucks of tuna. Just fucking...
Imagine that going through your forehead.
You wouldn't have a forehead. You wouldn't have a head.
How'd he die? Took a chicken to the seat of the dome.
He got star-kissed.
He got star-kissed.
Chunk life. In water.
In water.
That's
fun.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
You use hockey pucks.
I was like hockey pucks are metal.
You could die with the most hilarious projectiles.
But they have to be metal. Actually, not necessarily, because what they've done is they've taken to reduce wear, because the electrical current and the friction itself between the projectile and the rails, it causes a lot of wear on both the projectile and the rails, but obviously the projectile's getting fucked up anyway.
You could tape whatever you want to just metal and just...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you built a shit... Because they have this... I forget what the fuck it's called, but it's basically a sleeve that it fits in.
Yeah.
But as soon as it comes out of the barrel,
the metal
it's in 4 quadrants, right?
Yeah.
And the quadrants just kind of peel away, and the actual projectile keeps going. So if you built that right, you could put anything you wanted in that and just fucking...
The possibilities are endless.
I know, right?
We just need some brown people.
Yeah, I know. That's hurtful. Whatever.
How do you die? Just plate full of scrambled eggs.
Boom! I think there's a really old weapon that's meant for that. I think it's called a catapult.
True.
Just launching random shit.
Yeah. Just literal shit.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. They used to hook up fucking rotting cows to a trebuchet.
Did they really?
Launch it over castle. Yeah, because you're sending an infection over the wall. Oh, true.
Oh my god.
Siege tactics, bro. They used to have this stuff. They don't know the exact mixture because medieval times they didn't write a lot of shit down because they're dumb. The reason they call it the Dark Ages.
Plague Doctor. Not
that there was less sunlight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so basically it's medieval. It's a medieval form of fucking napalm, right? And they would get this basketball-sized lump of it, and they would just launch it over a fucking wall.
Oh yeah.
And they would just set fire to everything.
Yeah,
it's napalm.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
They use it in movies a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Not the actual. It's not like it's probably CGI or whatever.
Probably.
Like,
I know there's a lot of like pitch that burns pretty well, or like tar, but this stuff it wouldn't like because it's napalm. Water doesn't put it out.
Yeah.
I think the thing with napalm is it's got its own oxidizer on it. So like as it's burning, it's able to sustain itself regardless of where it is.
Napalm. It's messed up.
Yeah.
Agent Orange.
Agent Orange is something different.
Is it?
Agent Orange is...
I know Dow Chemical produced it.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Because napalm is an incendiary, right? Because they have these little charges, right? There's one big bomb that drops.
Right.
But before... the bomb itself doesn't land. It breaks apart, and then you've got all these little capsules.
It's a burning jelly, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got these little capsules with a little striker on the end of them. So when they hit, breaks open, fire, and it doesn't go out.
Ew.
And the reason,
until the jelly burns out or something?
Yeah, until all the fuel's gone. But by then, everything else is on fire.
Shit.
So.
Looking it up in napalm.
But, I was getting ready to do that.
Yeah.
It's all good. But Agent Orange, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's just a chemical that burns people's fucking skin off.
Just a. It's just a chemical.
It's just a guy. Yeah, it's all good. He's an orange. What color do they turn? Fucking dead, dude. They don't turn colors.
Dead. Dead.
Dead and Company.
Isn't that
It's like a Grateful Dead tribute or something like that.
Dead and Company?
Or no, I think it's just like the overall name for the Grateful Dead. Like when they talk about the Grateful Dead.
Oh, yeah, Dead and Company.
I don't know if I follow Grateful Dead that well. But yeah.
Messed up.
They remain the only use of nuclear weapons in warfare. Let's keep it that way, huh?
Right.
Bad enough when we fucking...
That's the only bad thing. Like, yeah, it probably did save lives, but there's now a precedent of nuclear usage.
Yeah.
It's not like no one's ever used it. Let's keep it. It's like, no, USA's dropped 2.
Mm. Yep.
Yep. Such a cheerful note.
Nickname for Nagasaki is City of Peace.
Pieces.
You fucker. And this is why we don't want people listening to our stuff. It's like we want to make a podcast, but we don't want